What's up, guys? It's Pitts here with NBA predictions on Sunday, May 30th. I know it's a little late. I did this on purpose. I released all my MLB picks already. First game starts in a few minutes. Atlanta versus New York. Atlanta's up in this series 2-1. They are pretty much shutting down Randall and Barrett. The only bet I like is Trae Young to get 10 assists and the Hawks to win at plus 164 odds. I'm staying away from that game other than that. It's a tough series to predict. During the regular season, the Hawks were 0-3 versus the Knicks, and Randall dominated. Scored over 40 points twice, 29 in the third game, almost had a triple-double in that third game. He had 29 points, 17 rebounds, and 9 assists during the regular season. He's a different animal this postseason. John Collins and Clint Capella are just shutting him down. He might go off this game just because he's due, but I'm staying away. Moving on. The Suns and Lakers, 3:30 start time. The Los Angeles Lakers are up in this series 2-1. I think it's over for the Suns. I like Anthony Davis to get 10 rebounds and win at plus 172. He's had 10 or more rebounds in all 3 games. Chris Paul is questionable with that shoulder contusion. He's going to play, but he's not going to be very effective. So, that being said, I like Booker over 4.5 assists. He's probably going to have to be the primary ball handler. It's juiced at minus 154, but I have it in a parlay. I also like DeAndre Ayton over 16.5 points. The Lakers are fine with letting Ayton score down low as long as the Suns don't hit their three-pointers. So he's hit over 16.5 points in all 3 matchups. I like that straight up. I also like Anthony Davis over 9.5 rebounds at minus 115, and I like Andre Drummond over 8.5 rebounds. My parlay for that same game is DeAndre Ayton over 16.5 points, Devin Booker over 4.5 assists, and Andre Drummond over 8.5 rebounds, and that's at plus 447 odds. I really like the value on that. All 3 of those players have hit those totals in each of the games. Moving on to the next game, 7 p.m., Brooklyn Nets taking on the Boston Celtics. Brooklyn's up 2-1 here. I like James Harden to have 10 assists and Brooklyn to win at plus 196 odds. He had 10 assists last game, I believe, and 41 points. I believe he's going to try to distribute the ball more this game. They lost last game with him scoring 41 and Durant scoring 39. It's because Tatum dropped a 50-burger. That being said, I like Harden's total over of 26.5 points, Durant's over of 28.5 points, and Tatum's over of 32.5 points. You put all 3 of those in a parlay with Harden's over 8.5 assists. It's at plus 1019 odds. That's pretty good value there. I also took a long shot same game parlay. Harden 25 points, Durant 30 points, Jason Tatum 40 points, and Harden to get over 8.5 assists. That's at plus 2253 odds. Throw a little sprinkle on that. The final game of the day at 9:30 p.m. The LA Clippers are at the Dallas Mavericks in Game 4. Dallas is up in this series 2-1. However, Lukadoncic has a neck issue, causing his arm to go numb. That being said, I'm staying away from Luka's props. I think the Clippers win this game. I'm taking Clippers minus 3.5 and the over. So that's over 221.5 and the Clippers to win by minus 3.5. That's at plus 250 odds. I took that really early in the day. I'm sure it has changed. And if more news comes out with Doncic being out, that spread's going to greatly change. I like the Clippers team total over 112.5. I also like Kawhi Leonard to score 25 points and win at minus 104 odds. That has drastically changed. I also like him to score 30 points and win. Either way, I am kind of worried about the blowout risk. So to be safe, I took the 25 points and win for Kawhi. And I do have a 2-team teaser for today. teased it up 5 points. The New York Knicks from +5 to +10. And the Brooklyn Nets from -7 to -2. That's at +100 odds. I think the Knicks don't lose by more than 10, and I think the Brooklyn Nets beat the Boston Celtics by more than 2. Alrighty, guys. Please like and subscribe. I hope you have a great rest of your Memorial Day weekend. Let's make some money today. Peace out.